we are going to look at finance, and we're going to look at expenditure in particular, whereby we're going to look at the question from the question paper of June exam. So we are looking at question 3. On that question paper, it reads, Lelato works in a saloon in town. She is in need of extra cash and decides to borrow money from a micro lender. The table below shows the monthly repayment on loans over different periods. So we're given monthly repayments over different periods. So if you refer back, if you refer uh, to our table that we are given, we've got a column for loan. We have got the 12-month period, 24-month period, 36-month period, and then at the end we are given that to qualify, you must earn at least 2,500 rands. So basically that's what we have. So what it means is for you to qualify for the loan, you must be earning at least 2,500 rands per month. So that's very important. So the first part of our question, write down the loan amount if the lender is paying a monthly installment of 927 rands for 12 months. So we see that 12 months is this column, and 927 rands, we are given it year, which is having a loan amount of 8,000 rands. So basically that's going to be our response on 3.1, whereby we are going to say our 3.1, we have 8,000 rands. So moving on to the next part of our question, write down the loan amount the Lelato will pay per month for a loan of 10,000 rands taken over a period of 2 years. So 10,000 rands taken over a period of 2 years. 2 years is 24 months. Remember, 2 times 12 months per year, you get 24 months. So over 24 months, is indicated in the question, which we are having 2 years, which is having an equivalent of 12 months. We see that we are having a monthly repayment that we are going to have there is going to be 700 rands is indicated. 700 rands. So we have 700 rands on 3.2. So moving on to the third question that we have, we will have to be able to qualify to secure a loan if your monthly basic salary is 1,950 rands. So, but if you come here, you would see that we are being told that to qualify, you must earn at least 2,500 rands per month. But this one is 1,950, which means it's not possible to qualify. So basically, our answer is no. So we can just indicate 3.3, whereby we are saying no. And why we are saying no is that one should earn at least 2,500 to qualify. So we say comma, one should earn at least 2,500 rands to qualify. So basically that's what we have as our response. So move on to the next part of our question, whereby we now have 3.4. So 3.4 is calculate the total amount to be paid on a loan of 3,000 rands taken over 1 year. So 3,000 rands or taken over 1 year. So we can refer to the information that we have. So we see that 3,000 rands taken, 3,000 is here, taken over 1 year. 1 year is 12 months. So we see that we have got 355 rands per month. But the question requires us to calculate total amount to be paid. So obviously, if you are paying 355 per month, it means for 12 months, you're going to say your 355 that we have times 12. So that's the calculation that we have on that part, whereby we are saying 3.4. We are having 355 rands, and then we multiply by 12. Multiply correctly, the answer that you're going to get is going to be 4,260. So basically, this is what we have. So you have to show your sense so that we only have rands, no cents. So that's what we have on that part. We move on to the next question, which is now saying 3.5. 3.5 reads, if Leonardo takes a loan of 3,000 rands from a bank at a simple interest rate of 18% per annum, calculate the amount of interest that she would pay if she repays the loan over 3 years. So we checked according to the question. You see that the question is asking the amount of interest which is going to be paid over 3 years, of which we are given interest per annum, which means per year being 18%, and it's going to be 18% of 3,000. So that's what we have. So we're going to say 18% of 3,000, and then the answer that we get, how we multiply it by 3. Well, the answer that we get will be per year, which is 1 year. And then we want for 3 years, so we multiply by 3 years. So that's what we are saying. This is now 3.5. We are saying 18%. 18% is 18 over 100, and then we multiply by 3,000. 3,000 over 1, and then we see what we get, which is going to be 540, which means this 540 that we got, it's interest of 1 year, interest amount of 1 year. So we are looking for 3 years according to the question. If you get the question, is that the question requires us to calculate for 3 years, so we multiply by 3. So we are saying for 3 years, it is equal to 540 rands per year, and then you multiply by 3, you see that the answer that we are going to get there is 1,620 rands. So this becomes the answer that we have on 3.5. So thank you for listening, and let's meet again in the next video.